Welcome back to Dirty Water, Coins and Collectibles. Today we have a quarter hunt. I have 30 rolls, or $300 worth, so 28 up to here, 29 and 30. We'll be looking for W's, silvers, proofs, foreigns, errors, varieties, whatever else might be hidden in these rolls. So let's get into it. Let me pop open the first roll here, and I will bring you in as soon as I come across something. See you in just a second. I want to say I'm on roll something like 14. I have a Jovita Idar under the scope. You can see the die crack in her head right here. And as of right now, my findings are if there's a die crack in her head, there is usually a die crack on the bust of Washington, which there is here as well. So right through here. So that's our first find. I did come across a 1965 with some pretty cool machine doubling. Looks like it mainly starts from the O or ends with the O. You can see it coming this way in the wing. And then some of the word quarter. The D of dollar. So I just have that held aside just because it looked cool. Let's keep it going. Alright, I'm actually on roll 12 out of 30. I think I got it mixed up last time. But we're on 12 out of 30. And I have a Sally Ride under the scope. And if I flip it over, we've got a strike through. It's a minor strike through, but still a strike through right there in the neckline. So we'll hold that aside. It's kind of cool looking. Has that fireball look to it. So I'll hold this aside. Bring in on the next find. Working on roll number 13 still. And I have a Washington crossing the Delaware with doubling in the cuff. I'll put the info right there. Still roll 13, very next coin. I've got a Teddy Roosevelt. And we've got some feeder finger lines. Possibly a little bit of doubling right there and there. And I believe definite doubling under the horse's jaw. So, be right back with the next find. Alright, I just finished up roll 13. And then I dug through my bucket of discards. I did come across a 1965, which I thought was a double die reverse. So if you come up and you look at it like that, it's pretty convincing that it could be a double die. Goes into the F, the O. Not so much here, but definitely in states. I kept looking at Variety Vista and Wexler's. I could not find a match. When I turn it like this, it has more of a machine doubling look to it than a double die look to it. It looks flat. Doesn't look like it adds to the thickness of the lettering. But like that, I got pretty excited. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about this. Do you think it is a machine doubled reverse? Or do you think it looks like a double die? Right there looks like more machine doubling to me. So I'm going with machine doubling. But I'll leave it out until the video posts. Let me know what you think. Let's keep the hunt going. Working on roll number 22, and we have a Nevada under the scope, 2006 filly, and we've got a pooping horse. Looks like a coffee bean rolled out of its butt. But right here, we've got a dye chip that's not supposed to be there, and it looks like the horse just pooped itself while running. So let's keep this hunt going, see if we can find something else. Working on roll number 27, and I have a Jovita Idar with a die crack. Comes into the bust, so considered a spike head. And do you think that we have it on the reverse? Yeah, we do. It's actually a pretty good die crack on the reverse. It's a pretty strong one compared to the ones that I normally find. I didn't really see much else going on with this, but we do have a couple of die cracks, so we'll hold this one aside. Still on roll number 27, we have a tall grass prairie under the scope, and I have yet to find this die chip. So we have one here, and it kind of extends outward up in that area right there, and then into this area right here. So kind of right in that area there. And like I said, I don't think I've ever found that die chip before. A little one at the top of the wing right there. So that's pretty cool. Let's keep this one and keep the hunt going. Be back with the next find. Well, that's a wrap up for our 30 roll hunt. We got a couple of finds here. Let's take a look at what we did come across. We have a 1979 Canadian quarter, followed by a 2016 Canadian quarter. We had an Acadia lower mintage 2012 out of Philly. We have an El Yunque lower mintage 2012 out of Denver. You can clearly tell the difference between those two. We had our 1965 that was definitely a machine doubled, and another 1965 that I believe is machine double, but it has the look of doubling and certain lighting, but I'm gonna go out and say it's machine doubling. For our errors and varieties, we had our Sally Ride with a little bit of a strike through in the neck right there. Washington crossing the Delaware with doubling under the cuff. We have our Teddy Roosevelt with some feeder finger lines and some doubling in the bushes and on the jaw of the horse. We have a Nevada 2006 filly with a pooping horse right down there. We had two Jovita Idars with a die crack in the neck hair right there, and on the reverse there's a die crack in her head. Looks like we have some plating issue going on there. Very minor, but a little bit of a plating issue. And then we also have our tall grass prairie filly minted with a little bit of a die chip on the inner wing right there. And there we have it. That's our 30 roll hunt, $300. Not great, not terrible. We did get some finds. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you followed along, made it to the end. If you have been watching my videos but are not subscribed, please think about subscribing. All you gotta do is click a button. It's free. If you choose to do so, please also hit that notification bell so you get notified on all of my upcoming videos. Be sure to hit the like button down the lower left hand corner right there. I want to thank you all for watching. See you on the next one.